Hello friends, today we are going to talk about Symphytum officinalis. It is a remedy which is used for trauma and fractures. Let's look about the introduction of Symphytum officinalis. Introduction. The common name of Symphytum is comfrey or knit bone. It is also known as bone set, and Symphytum belongs to the family Boraginaceae. Another remedy of Boraginaceae family is Onosmodium. The tincture of the fresh rootstock is collected before flowering and in autumn. The tincture of the fresh plant of Symphytum is used. The root contains a crystalline solid that stimulates the growth of epithelium on ulcerated surfaces. This growth of epithelium on ulcerated surfaces is the main action of Symphytum. It may be administered internally in the treatment of gastric and duodenal ulcers. In the injuries to sinews, a piece of tough fibrous tissue uniting muscle to bone, a tendon or ligament. It is also used in the injuries of tendons and the periosteum. It acts on the joints generally, and it is used in the neuralgia of knee. Let's look at the causations of Symphytum. The first and foremost causation of Symphytum are fractures. Then the injuries to the eye, bone, periosteum, falls, blows, and sexual excesses. Characteristics of Symphytum. Symphytum is of great use in wounds penetrating to perineum and bones, and in non-union of fractures. Irritable stump after amputation. Irritable bone at point of fracture. It facilitates the union of fractured bone. Another remedy is calcarea phos. It lessens the peculiar pricking pain. It favors the production of callus when the trouble is of nervous origin. It is used in psoas abscess. Pricking pain and soreness of the periosteum is the characteristics of Symphytum. Irritability at the point of fracture. Periosteal pain after wounds have healed. Here you can see that the wound have healed, but the periosteal pain is remaining. The irritability at the point of fracture is still remaining. At that time, Symphytum is to be used. The head characteristics are pain in the occiput, top and forehead, changing places. Pain comes down bone of nose, inflammation of the inferior maxillary bone, heart, red swelling. Characteristics of the eye. There is pain in the eye after a blow of an obtuse body. For traumatic injuries of the eyes, no remedy equals this. Mechanical injuries, blows, bruises, thrusts on the globe of the eye, pain in eye after a blow of an obtuse body. Snowball strikes the eye. Infant thrusts its fist into its mother's eye. Injury to the soft tissues around the eye requires arnica as the remedy. Now here you can see the healing of a fracture. The first step in fracture healing is the hematoma formation. Here you can see the formation of an hematoma. The second step is the fibrocartilaginous callus formation. Here you can see the internal callus which is formed by the fibrous tissue and cartilage. Here new blood vessels are being formed and a spongy bone tuberculi are being formed. See here, there is an external callus. The step 3 is bony callus formation. The bony callus of the spongy bone is formed here. The fourth and the last step is the bone remodeling. Here you can see the fracture is healed. Relations of Symphytum. Relationship. You can compare Symphytum with arnica, calendula, calcareous, fluoric acid, heparin sulf, and silicia. Symphytum follows well after arnica for pricking pain and soreness of the periosteum remaining after an injury. The dose in which Symphytum is generally prescribed is the mother tincture. It is used externally as a dressing for sores and ulcers and pruritus ani, which is the itching of the anus. Here you can see the image of a bone. The bone is containing the yellow marrow and the red marrow. On looking closer to the red marrow, we can see here is the compact bone and here is the red marrow. Here are the blood vessels in the bone marrow. On further looking close to this bone marrow, we can see that there are blood stem cells in the bone marrow, there are RBCs in the bone marrow and white blood cells in the bone marrow along with the platelets. Now just observe this man. He is having tremendous pain which can be seen from his face, and he is showing his site of fracture. Here he has a fracture on the leg. I hope so you liked my video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.